With the XCEL Pro coming and the start of the winter season, you know, the XCEL kind of puts everybody in check, and it makes sure that all the local veterans, as well as up-and-coming pros, as well as established pros, get on their game, get ready, because the winter season is upon us.
The winter season on the North Shore is a special time for kind of everyone in the surf industry. It's a time where, you know, guys got a range of boards from a 6.0 to like an 8.0 and even bigger for Waimea. It's one of those times where you're always kind of antsy to get up in the morning because you're really not too sure how big it's going to be unless you get the surf report or you get the word of mouth coconut wireless like, hey, it's going to be 10 feet. So you're always kind of excited for every day that comes.
This year, the XCEL Pro marked the start of the winter season at Sunset Beach and 3 to 5 foot surf. Conditions were perfect with trades in the 10 to 15 knot range.
This is our 24th year. We started in 1984 and just started out of Haleiwa. Rita Noi had a concept to run Hawaii Pro-Am surfing circuit. It's called HPAC. And he came to me and he says, Ed, I got this contest I want to do, help me out. And I was just starting out then myself. And I said, sure, Reed, let's do it. So I gave some prizes and stuff, and just started that way. And the concept was he wanted to have a series of contests for surfers to be able to get experience in Hawaii, local surfers, because there wasn't really any contest for them at that time. It was just the top pros, and then they'd have to go to either California or Australia for contests. And still to this day, the same reason why I'm doing it is just to get the local surfers some exposure, some points, and experience.
The XCEL Pro also marks Sonny Garcia's return to competition. That is, after his brief government-sponsored vacation in California.
You know, I got some things to prove, you know, and I'm happy to be home. I'm having fun right now. For me, this is just, you know, icing on the cake, so I'm gonna have fun with it. For me, I'm very grateful. I mean, this whole prison thing was a good break for me. I went away for a little bit. It was for taxes, and ultimately it was my fault. It was a simple mistake, and I paid for it. So it was a life experience that I needed. For the most part, it was good. I had some time to go in and just kind of cruise and get to know myself and read some books, and I got to train. It was a nice time off. I mean, not that I would advise everybody else to go out and do that, but I had some time to myself, and you know, made me realize how lucky I am, and you know, what a great sport I have, and you know, made me want to come back and finish up the last couple of good years of my career, you know, chasing that title again. It was hard. I'm not gonna lie, it was hard, but you know, I got engaged, and my fiance Colleen has been with me through this whole thing and helping me out. You know, we're gonna get married in February, so for me everything has changed, and she's definitely been a big part in that change. So I want to come out here and make her proud by showing her what I'm capable of doing. I'm gonna stick around for a while. I still got a couple more Triple Crowns in me, and after 20 years of being on tour and getting free product and getting paid and all that kind of stuff, you tend to get jaded, and I won't lie, I was jaded. I expected a lot of things, and now I don't really expect anything. You know, I just want to go out and surf and have a good time. And I think if I train really hard and you know, I do what I'm supposed to do, I think everything else will fall into place. So I'm here to win. I'm not going to lie. I'm not here just to show my face. You know, I'm very motivated. I want to win for me and for everybody else that felt like they couldn't do anything. You know, I want to prove to people that if you put your mind to it, that you can actually do anything that you want. I want to kind of stick it to the people that left me while I was in prison. You know, it's time to rebuild and surround myself with better people. I'm definitely here to prove a point.
The second day of the XCEL Pro ran an overcast 6 to 10 foot glassy surf with variable winds.
We let in the highest amount of Hawaiian surfers, the local surfers, where as you get into the higher rated events, which is the Triple Crown, there's like maybe 20, 22, 23 surfers from Hawaii. So it's tough for the guys, any of these guys that were in the finals, to even get in the Triple Crown.
Till I found out she was only sweet 16. Her mother called today. She's taking her computer away. Was it really you? Just a thing for you. You were my girl, and I'm a piece guy. We were compatible, even though we tried.
You're kind of like foaming at the mouth going, yeah, the XCEL Pro is going to be on. I got to call Faith and make sure I'm entered, make sure I got my seed. And then I'm always there. I live right there by Sunset, so I'm always there watching every heat. If I'm not watching the heat from, you know, from the back of my truck, I'm out there caddying for guys like Joel Centeo, Sean Moody, Jason Shibata, you know, Makua Rothman. I like to go out there and caddy for those guys just to mess around, get a feel for the water and where they're sitting, and kick off the winter season.
Computer, you left me high and dry. Technology, it didn't work this time. You left me empty, command incomplete. You haven't got the best of me, 'cause you're off the lead. That's a big me. That I hit back speed. Was
a personal level for me with surfing big waves, I was lucky enough to grow up on the North Shore, and everything that I have in surfing has come from myself just living there, being friendly enough to say hello and enjoying what's in my backyard. You know, these days when I hear it's going to be 10 feet and that, I'm still flopping like a fish, you know, and it's still hard to sleep. And the very best of the very best will always be flopping in their beds whenever they find out that the surf is going to be cranking. And it's always a challenge, and that's the ones that, you know, never truly walk away.